Hello,
Craig.
Craig.
My arch nemesis.
My bitch. Welcome back, Craig. Last session, you guys managed to heal the mother tree, get in big boat, and start sailing boat downriver to see the sea. Pretty bad rolls. You encountered a odd storm with dancing lights throughout it, and you got to experience that fun thing.
That was
To hear all about it, please listen to our last session on the YouTube when it gets uploaded sometime tomorrow.
I believe towards the end, Flainth was frozen as well and was placed next to Harlow in the ship's lower decks to thaw.
Yeah, you're straight up iced.
I might have missed this part.
Mm-hmm. You did. You're sleeping in the.
That is 100% accurate.
You're sleeping in the hold with Flames curled up next to you. I believe, yeah. Asked a tea kettle. You guys are. Oh.
They were backpacking.
What's the fun term?
Or jetpacking.
Who's big spoon, little spoon?
Backpacking, spooning, about to be pegged.
Ooh.
Nose to nose. Or nose to trunk. Flainth and Harlow, each of you please roll a d20 for me and let me know what you get. Just straight up d20.
Interesting. It rolled your mom's phone number.
In your dreams, bitch.
5.
I love your mother. She is a wonderful woman.
I know you do. She is a wonderful woman.
And I can't help that I am her favorite son.
Yeah, me either. I suck.
I also got, to answer your question though, I got a 5 and Flank's got a 12.
Okay, Flainth, you wake up first. You are nose to Harlow, feeling his hot breath on your face.
I snuggle in closer.
Okay. Wonderful. Harlow is snoring deeply. With a 5, your boy's he's in REM sleep. I mean, he's not waking up for a little bit.
That sounds accurate.
Mm-hmm. So you cuddle in close.
After a few minutes of waiting for him to get up, Flainth does slowly get out of the hammock, kind of stretch a bit, and why did I end up here?
You see light streaming down from the companionway above you. The ladder is available to exit the hold of the ship.
I make sure that I'm wearing all of my clothes first, and then exit.
Roll an investigation check for me.
Oh gosh. Well. I might as well roll a d20, but I got an 18.
It's all there.
Okay, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
What? On his way up the deck, he does make a passing glance at his plants first, and then continues up. He doesn't do anything with them.
Okay. They are looking a little bit dry, but not too bad. It's like they've been going. They've been 6 hours without water.
Yeah.
Not parched, but it's you're in the open sea. Sometimes it's not necessarily humid, even though you're surrounded by water.
Mm-hmm.
As you exit the companionway, there is the deck above you, or the deck before you. The skies are clear. Your friends are up there, all of them except for Harlow, who, as you know, you were cuddling with moments before.
Yes, it would be quite awkward to suddenly see another Harlow up on deck.
Mhm.
When Valen sees that Flainth is awake, he will say, "Oh shit! Look who finally made it through the Ice Age."
Got him.
Flaith's just gonna look at Valen and just nod his head at him and give him a thumbs up.
You alright, buddy?
Nope.
No?
Will be, though.
Oh dear.
He kind of shambles over towards the rest of the group.
Surprised to see you up here first before Harlow.
I mean, he was pretty well out. I kind of have that effect on the people I sleep with.
Okay. So where are we now?
You are sailing around the uppermost, essentially, peninsula of Ascalon. That is what you're attempting to do.
Okay.
You've not quite reached it. You are about halfway between there and Ovidheim at this time.
Cool. So we're still not quite back on track. But we're
You're
getting
back-
there.
You're on track again. Really,
Okay.
sailing is imprecise and just can take a long ass fucking time.
Cool.
Speaking of, how many days has it been since Flainth cast Wish?
I believe it's been 5 days.
Okay, so he's got another day or so before he's
I
fully
think
recovered.
I think he literally has 1 day left before he can actually begin to cast spells again without taking pretty decent damage.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
And before his strength status returned to full.
Exactly. Harlow, about now you wake up with
Harlow,
your
wake-
passive.
Hmm?
You wake up. Yeah, wake up, and with your passive perception, there's a scent in the air that is familiar yet strange, and it leaves your heart yearning for something new.
Gross. Good berry.
The good berry does not taste as good as it once did. It seems to be missing something.
He goes, Flames was here.
No, that's your blackberry that tells you that.
So Harlow comes up, stretches, and goes, Flames, I see you've been using that Goodberry shampoo now.
I just can't get away from the stuff, man. It's just that good now.
There's Goodberry
You
shampoo.
know what? Maybe eventually you need a bottle and sell that. You can call it Good Spice.
It's on the list of things.
Good Spice.
Jesus Christ, Gerald.
Or New Spice. You pick.
New Spice.
What about New Bland?
Ooh. Oh god, that sounds terrible.
Can we roll for New Bland? Or Raisin
Absolutely
Bland?
not. Absolutely not.
I'm rolling for raisin bland mush. That's a 2. It's not going to work.
Mm-mm.
Thank God for that.
The only person who
Probably
would
just,
buy it was
roll
probably
an
old man
amazing.
Jimmy that we murdered.
Mud?
So remember in the racist elf who was in their village? We broke his chair
yeah.
and he fell backwards accidentally.
What a shame.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad. Anyway. Ah! I just hit my knee on my table.
Oh, Meg. Ooh.
That was instant karma.
100%
So who
deserved.
is sailing right now? Who is
It would
manning
probably
the helm?
be
Tells us.
But
I think-
okay, then I would say it would be me.
Okay.
But you just woke up. Who's
Okay,
doing
fair.
that for you?
You could.
So
You could.
Bruce, are you?
I mean, you could. Anyone can.
Bruce
Anyone can do
was
it. You just
sailing.
gotta make a check.
Bruce is sailing.
Okay, Bruce, you are the captain. What? Roll a check to see how your sailing is going.
Wait. Who let this guy be captain?
D20.
Yeah.
Although it's better
Here's
than
what we're
Harlow.
gonna do. Here's what we'll actually do. Because Ascalon is so big, and literally, I could fill the next fucking 10 goddamn sessions with just sailing if I made you do it to its full extent. Because you're probably sailing about 1,000 miles. Right? I mean, you're sailing around the tip of the coast. You're literally sailing the maximum distance possible to get to, what is it? Athedon? And my brain is fogging with the map right.
Because you know.
To your mama's
Yes, I believe
house.
Athedon was where we were going.
Sail all the way to your mama house.
You.
You don't even know where my mama lives.
In Indiana.
Wrong. Yeah, so if you were
What
gonna
the fuck? No, I'm right.
I know you're right. If you were gonna sail all the way along the coast, past Crawley, past Yako, through everything, yeah, it'd be like 1,000 miles. So I will let's do a group survival check.
Oh.
Just to see how good it is. Everyone roll survival. Straight up.
Okay.
No helping. No nothing.
Oh,
No guidance. No fucking anything.
That didn't
If
sound
you
like
roll
good.
bad, I will say,
Oh no.
if you roll bad, there could be permanent things that affect you.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I'd like to re-roll mine
Valen,
then.
please. Valen, please. Valen,
Hang on.
please.
I'm finding it.
Hold on. I can re-roll mine.
Why?
Oh no.
Hold on. Let me just make sure that I can actually.
What?
Do you have lucky?
No, but I have a.
Only one
I thought I
person
had a
has
different
lucky.
skill. Yeah, but I thought I had a different skill that allowed me to do it once per day.
That shouldn't have been on advantage. I do
Oh,
apologize.
Favored by the gods.
No, that's not quite it because that's saving throws only. I thought there was another one that I had.
advantage.
Maybe if we
Magical
re-roll-
guidance. Magical
Maybe-
guidance. Use magical guidance. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna spend one sorcery point to re-roll that d20.
Maybe if we just don't tell Ian we're re-rolling, no one will know.
I think
know.
it's a
And
bit late for that.
I'll feel bad. And then I'll look at everything
Okay. Phew.
and make sure that I
Oh.
hurt.
That's better.
All right. Everyone
Oh.
tell me what you got. We're going to start with Bruce.
A solid 7.
Bruce, this really month-long journey is hard on you, physically and emotionally. Your Constitution score is going to drop by 1.
Oh no!
How do I do that?
You'll have to go back and manually edit your page.
Yeah, you just click on your Constitution number and drop it from like whatever it is to the next lowest number.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm. So if you have 19, your score is now 18 in Constitution. So it might have
Not
really
actually
necessarily,
hard.
because if it's on like an odd number, it could stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was at 13, so it went down to a 12.
Yes.
Right.
Who's
That
turn
is
next?
so, and physically, you have lost pretty significant amount of weight. Again, this has been hard. Your Constitution dropped by 1. You've lost weight. Other than that, you're physically doing okay. You don't lose any physical strength, but you appear weak, and you'll need to work hard to gain that Constitution. Valen, you're next.
So I rolled with advantage, by accident. So, do you want me to roll again, or
What 2 numbers did you roll?
it's
Well,
not
you have
like
to
a
have-
significant difference? It's like 11 and 10.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll take the average. It's 10.5, basically. Both of them would give you the same result.
Yeah.
It's hard on this trip is hard on you as well. Stuck with the same people every day, not being able to access really
Your wife.
anything. You're stuck with the same people every day, having the same conversations every day. It's boring. Your charisma score is going to drop by 1.
Oh, that's oh no! Oh, that's oh no!
It's all up to the dice.
Part of the
Goodbye,
cards.
my lovely +3. He'll be missed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Through a
that hurt
couple
my
of
soul.
scrapes, for a couple of states that you managed to get to, you do wear a couple of new scars. Nothing significant, nothing that will affect anything. A little more rugged now.
I would say that ups my charisma.
Can we roll a
Right.
hotness check?
No. We all know Valen's hot.
Yeah, but see if they got less hot from it.
Just see, yeah. Yeah, you can roll this check to see if they get less hot.
Oh, what?
You can roll a hotness check to see if Valen got less hot with these scars. That's what John wants to do. He wants to see if Valen is less hot,
Okay.
which really is
so
more just of a
Harlow is
personal choice, I guess.
so Harlow's checking
roll
Valen
to see
out right
roll
now.
to see if Harlow is roll how hot Valen is, Harlow. Roll to see how much he turns you on now that you've spent a month with him.
To be fair,
boat.
we've never decided where Harlow is fluidly.
We haven't, and we're gonna do a roll. Roll for fuckability for Valen.
Neutral.
Mm.
What'd you roll?
A 10.
10. A
Mhm.
solid 10.
A solid 10. Kind of fuckable. Not. Scars don't really make a difference.
Harlow's just like, eh.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of hurts.
Harlow's officially an ace, just doesn't give a fuck about anything.
That's a mood.
Holy
Mhm.
shit. COVID.
Hashtag mood.
Oh no, Tim.
Oh, no, Tim.
You got the COVID.
What?
Oh, man.
No! Oh, fuck.
You got the
The
Rona?
plague. He's
Poor
got
guy.
plague.
Not my Timmy.
Oh,
The blight. The blight.
Harlow.
Ian, we
You're
can't
next.
make that joke anymore.
I know. Harlow, you're next. What'd you roll?
So, well, about
This
that.
is not a trick question, John.
This is not a trick
Are
question.
we,
Give me
are we asking Harlow or Carlo?
Harlow.
I got a 7. I feel
Okay.
like Carlo is here.
Carlo is really more of a figment of your imagination than a physical thing that will manage to get rolls at this point.
Fair.
With a 7, Harlow, your mind has taken a beating as much as your physical body has taken a beating. There's been many fights for you. You are always at the forefront of battle whenever anything happens on this month-long trip to Athedon. Your tell me heads or tails.
Tails. Hello?
Hold on one sec. Sorry, my phone just froze.
Suspense.
I was like, did nothing happen? Am I
What'd you
good?
What'd you say?
I said tails, but if it's the wrong answer, I mean heads.
Your left ear has been shredded in battle.
Oh no.
Your right tusk is shattered
Oh,
in battle. Your wisdom score goes down by 2.
no!
As being the forefront in battle,
You
taking
fucking monster.
this permanent physical damage has greatly affected you mentally.
You made my passive perception go down.
You're lucky you just didn't take it down to begin with.
Somebody needs to go to Specsavers.
Yeah, now it's at a fucking 21.
Should you anytime you heal or anytime you receive healing, it does not fix your ear and it does not fix your tusk.
Oh no.
These are permanent fixtures of damage to your body that healing will not fix.
When you say like the tusk is shattered, is it just gone?
There are kind of shards. The base of it is there, but it's like it was struck with a hammer, and it is kind of parts of it are sticking out from where your tusk comes from, but it is not really there. One tusk is there, the other one is pieces sticking out.
Harlow will turn to Valen and ask him to fully cut that tusk. Or like to smooth and cut that tusk.
Not yet.
I'm
We're
just
not
saying eventually.
there eventually. Flames, what did you get?
I rolled a 20 after re-rolling.
A 20. After re-rolling with your what again? Your
Magical guidance.
magical guidance. So you spend a sorcery point with magical guidance to re-roll. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. You're good. You take some physical damage, but nothing serious. A couple scrapes, bruises. You're feeling good. You have your plans. You have your friends. What more do you need? Luckily for you, you spent a lot of time alone as a child with no one to talk to besides, what is his name? Druxel? I just forgot his
Dusel.
name.
Dusel.
Dusel. I knew it was a D. I wanted to say Duxel, but I know that's a mushroom dish. My mind's on food because I'm a chef. Sorry. Your time alone with Dusel has helped you in this case. You take no physical damage. You take no mental damage. You are fine. Meg, I need you to roll for Delta, please.
Oh no. Oh, Penny, I am sorry. I'm so sorry, Penny. Penny, no matter what happens, I love you.
Just roll a 20. Get good, kid.
I'm waiting
Yeah,
for
keep
it to
good.
blow. Did you want the survival check? 'Cause
The
I can do
survival
that.
check. Yep, just absolutely straight up nothing else.
I hope that wasn't with advantage. Okay, that's a 14.
Delta takes a little bit of physical damage along with everyone else. It's kind of hard not to with being on a ship for months. There's pirates, there's monsters, there's just weather. One of Delta's ears gets a little basically gets a little chunk taken out of it. But it's kind of cute. It looks good. Delta takes no mental damage whatsoever.
Penny, I take that back. I'm not sorry. Nothing bad happened, so I have nothing to be sorry for.
Exactly. And I will try to roll for Pell. It is not really letting me do anything. For some reason, it's just showing me his hit points. Like, literally, all I just see is hit points for him. Let me see. If I roll a d20, it's a natural 18. So, if I try and roll here, I don't think he has any negative. Don't think he has any negatives. Why this is taking so long, folks?
It's okay.
My phone is a piece of shit, but my computer's worse because it won't even connect to the Wi-Fi at home, so I can't do it.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. We're rolling. We're moving. We're getting better. Slowly but surely. Damn it, Ian. Be good to me. Survival. Yeah, he gets a straight up +2. So he also rolls a 20. No physical damage, besides minor cuts and bruises, and no mental damage. But after traveling for a month, you and your ship, which I still don't think it's the Titanic 2, or maybe that's another campaign. What the fuck is your ship's name?
No, I think that was us.
Was
The
that you?
Titanic.
Okay. The
Wasn't
Titanic.
it something to quack or something?
What?
I thought it had to do something with ducks.
Oh well, it could.
I mean, are you
The,
thinking of Bruce's duck?
The Titanic's 2 sails triumphantly into Athedon, looking a little bit worse for wear for its month-long journey. Paint's peeling a little bit. Definitely had some wood repairs. Definitely had some planks, but in good shape for the next part of your journey. You all are in Athedon, the double-sided city. Most of you have been here before, actually. This is, in fact, where you met Valen for the first time. None of you have been back since, I believe.
Weird.
Yeah, we have not been back in Athedon in months.
Yeah, this is where it all started for me.
Mm-hmm. And your map should be updating to Athedon.
Because Athedon was Sprig's home.
Correct. Bruce, you've never been here before.
I'll say, I don't think Bruce has.
I am.
Harlow just looks at him and goes, you haven't been here. And looks at Valen, looks at Flaint, and goes, the bush.
Oh no. No.
I don't think Delta's been there either, so.
And Harlow gets as much pain as he's in, gets a slight grin on his face.
Delta's like.
Just remember, Delta hasn't been there either.
Oh, I know. Do you guys have it on your map?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah, the
Okay.
TIE Fighter village.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
Inspiration.
Desperation, maybe?
Aww. Was
Dysentery?
that sarcasm?
Of course not. It's fine. So, you all are in Athedon. What would you like to do? This is the last point of civilization that you will have before you reach the final mother tree.
Harlow immediately goes into the city to see if his trail line is still there.
Also,
It is definitely not there.
Whatever we end up doing here, I do think that we should spend the night in a tavern or something, because we have not actually, I'm pretty sure we've not actually slept in a bed for God knows how long.
Harlow's a little saddened that his trail mark is not still there.
Well, since you took a -2 to wisdom, yeah.
And
Definitely not there.
Try and clean ourselves up.
It's been about a year and a half, 2 years, almost, no, About a year and a half to a year since the last time you were here. The land has healed itself as best it could from your rip through it.
Harlow explains to Bruce and to Delta what happened about how a little gnome dragged his ass all the way through the city back to his home.
That's quite a feat.
Wait, what?
As you're doing so, two other gnomes come up to you.
Yes!
One of them has kind of short, curly hair, slightly larger nose, but it's kind of sticking all up straight from the top of his head. The other gnome, is a female with kind of small glasses, very petite, and very kind of frizzy hair.
Harlow looks at them and goes, Kramer? Elaine?
Where's our friend? What do you do? What did you do with him? Where'd he go? Kramer asks you.
Harlow immediately runs to them and picks him up and just hugs them.
All you get from Elaine is an ooh. What are you doing?
Harlow goes, I've just missed you guys so much, and I miss my friend Sprig so much, and I just miss you guys.
Where's Sprig? What'd you do with him? Where is he?
Harlow then remembers that Sprig never made it back home. And so Harlow puts them on both of his shoulders, like one on each shoulder, and just walks with them and explains what happened and how Sprig died a hero and is now protecting the mother tree. And Harlow is walking towards the bush.
Kramer's kind of going a little crazy. Wowie! Wow! The tree, he said.
This bush in particular.
He had a thing about trees, you know.
He did love his trees. And Harlow presents Bruce and Delta to the bush and says, to receive Sprig's wisdom, you have to smell the flowers.
The others didn't seem too excited about the bush. I'm concerned.
I'll say Bruce turns to Valen and goes, "Is he serious?"
Is who serious? What, Harlow?
Harlow. Mm-hmm.
He made me smell it.
And you're still normal?
Well,
There's quotations around that.
But Harlow smells the flowers.
how did you do that and not react?
Because Harlow stops and goes, it's not there.
Oh.
Now
Well,
Bruce will go up and smell the plant.
Harlow is actually shocked because it actually smells like a rose bush now.
Yes. It smells. That's exactly what Bruce will confirm.
And
Delta
not
take the sniff.
not Sprig's home / poop bush.
Smells like roses.
It's not the bush anymore. And so Harlow just has some tears in his eyes. Because he misses Sprig so much.
Valen's gonna come over and pat him on the back. It's okay, buddy. We all miss him.
And then I think he then picks up Kramer and Elaine and Valen and just squeezes them all so tightly.
Okay.
What do you hear in the gnomes?
Okay, it's not that strong. It's an 8.
Kramer manages to wiggle out, and he disappears in behind the bush. And shortly after that, Elaine does as well.
Behind the
Harlow, remembering that he's too tall, turns himself into a mouse.
Have you ever turned yourself into a mouse before?
I've turned myself into rodents.
But a mouse?
I think I did a rat. Does that count?
No. They're different creatures.
That's fair. D100?
D100 for me, my dude.
Oh
Because I
boy.
forgot it's animal that I have. See, come on, please. Did we say 50 or above?
We'll see.
76.
Okay. 76. Okay, you do in fact turn into a mouse. Valen, Bruce, are you with him as well? And Flame, are you with him as well? At the poop bush?
Delta is also there.
The rest of you kind of, doesn't really look like a bush. Not rosy. There's not roses there. But it's getting tall. Still growing. Probably not a bush. It's turning into more of a tree. But you see Harlow just shrink down to this mouse form. And as he does, it gets brighter and brighter and brighter. And all of you are blinded for a minute.
Oh.
As Harlow is the brightest fucking mouse you've ever seen in your life.
Am I just glowing?
Bright as fuck, boy.
Harlow just flashbanged us.
Uh-huh.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Wham bam, fuck you, man.
And only
Does Harlow recognize this or no?
you can't tell.
Okay.
You're a mouse. You see everything really well.
Everything's so clear and bright. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys, let's go. And I just immediately follow them.
Like, ugh. Covering their eyes.
You follow Elaine and Kramer into what was once Sprig's home. It is musty, moldy, covered in dust. They have lit kind of a little lantern in the middle of the table. It's just right size for them. A lot of it extends back further into kind of this. Not really a hillside, because it is quite small, but it goes further underground. You've seen this area, but potentially the living room. This is where you found some information. You're the first bit of information you ever found on the mother trees. You found a little map. Sprig, this is where Sprig first told you, or first gave you an inkling that Mother Trees existed or were a thing. There was more than one. He's the one who sparked that interest in you guys. Or at least in you, Harlow. And now you can see it in basically all its glory. You're not shoving your head into a tiny hole to try and see more of his home. You're fully able to enter it and explore it. Kramer and Elaine are cleaning up a little bit. They are respectfully making it their own.
Do they recognize me as the mouse, right?
As soon as you enter and they look towards you, they are immediately blinded.
Oh no!
Kramer is doing some really weird, wild movements with his body that don't seem to be possible for anyone to do. A lot of jerky.
Oh, I've missed these Seinfeld jokes so much.
Mm-hmm. All because I lost my voice when we recorded the episode. And you made one little joke about how I Seinfeld, so I just went with it. What do you mean?
What's the thing about airplanes?
After about 30 more seconds, here the brightness fades, as does Agnes. You see one of the first things that is takes a picture of Sprig that she has with her on the mantle of the fireplace. This is still his home, but now they're here to take care of it in his honor. Is there anything you want to do in here? Or are you going to leave them to maintaining their friend's home and honoring him in doing so?
As a mouse, can I try to build a small Sprig statue?
You can make a dexterity check using a mouse's statistics.
Oh god, let me look up a mouse stats.
He's a little mouse sculptor.
Via Russia, no.
Okay, so I get a +1. Let's see. Come on, Nat 20.
Oh my god. No fucking way.
What?
He got a nat 20.
Fuck off.
Fucking go!
You not only... You don't... A little statue. You nibble out of a scrap piece of wood you pull from the fireplace. The perfect little mini fig of Sprig. Big old stogie hanging out of his mouth. Big old hat. And big old fucking hammer. He carry it up, he puts it in the mantle. Elaine gives you a little smile.
I don't know if mice wag their tails when they're happy, but that is definitely what Harlow is doing.
Perfect.
Is there anything in this house that we need or that, like, for the tree?
Make an investigation check.
As Harlow or as the mouse?
You're a mouse, my guy.
But I still use my stats, though.
For certain things, yes. I'll say for mental stuff, yes. For physical stuff, no.
So because this is mental, because I'm like using my intelligence.
Mm-hmm. I will let you use your own. Yes.
Perception?
Investigation.
Damn.
If they're looking for to be investigation, bud.
21.
21. You find a couple of healing potions. You find in Sprague's bedroom, which you find in spaces you've never explored before. There's basically a store cupboard of adventuring equipment where you find the healing potions. There's some things that you don't really think would be helpful to you. In that cabin, there's like caltrops and rope and whatever else, In Sprague's room, you find a little booklet of note trees. He knows about the one in the swamp. He knows about the one in your mother tree in the Broken Hills. The other two he doesn't really know about. Reading through it really quick, he's guessing, but has really no idea of where they are. He's guessing one's in the mountain. He's guessing there's one in a forest, but has no true idea of it.
Perfect.
You also find with a 21, you find in his bedside table, you find a very small, shimmering, silvery gray, like little spots of black. It's kind of like pearlescent almost. Little potion. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it does.
All right, so Mouse Harlow will put this all on a board, on a little towel or a little rug, and drag this all back.
Boy, you know that means a strength check. You're a mouse. You know that means strength.
Fuck. A mouse has -5 strength.
They're goddamn mice. I catch them in traps. They're tiny. Fuckers can't do
Well, with
shit.
me rolling a 7, that would be a 2.
You can't even begin to get a rug to put them on.
So
you find a piece of tissue paper that you can lift, but nothing else. Can't even think about moving the potions.
Harlow runs back to Kramer and Elaine and pushes them into the room and circles around the stuff to say can I have it?
Mm-hmm.
And does his best pretty please with his paws and big puppy eyes.
I will say over time you are able to convey that information to them.
Perfect. And what do they say?
They give it to you.
Yes!
You are able to convey the importance of those things being yours, essentially.
And I didn't have to uwu them. Perfect.
Nope, because if you did, you'd drop another 10 wisdom points.
So I put it all in a little mouse backpack.
Oh my god, no, they roll them out and they hand it to your friends who are waiting outside.
No, I want a mouse backpack.
It doesn't exist. You couldn't fit a fucking match in your little mouse backpack. Actually, no. The only thing you could fit in your mouse backpack would be a match. And it'd be like that fucking Uruk-hai in Lord of the Rings, diving in to blow up Helm's Deep.
Fucking perfect. I don't get the reference, but I love it.
God damn it, John! You still haven't watched Lord of the Rings?
No, you haven't stayed over
Motherfucker.
lately.
I know.
It's
One
like
of
you
these
don't
days.
love me.
I do, but
Okay. Harlow comes back out. Poof turns back into Harlow.
Okay. Make sure
And
you mark
goes,
off the spot for that wild shape for a day.
yep.
Hello, I'm back.
Hey, Meg.
We got a very shiny silver gray potion.
Ooh.
Does somebody have identify?
I don't. Let
I
me
don't
check.
know those.
I don't think any of us do.
Hell might as a cleric, but I don't know for sure.
Harlow looks at Bruce and goes, "What do you think this is?"
Not a clue, but doesn't Flank know how to identify stuff? Or is he just good with plants?
I do not do identification.
So just go to plants.
Guess who does
You
have
get to-
identify?
There's Delta?
Yeah.
Let's go!
Let's
Incredible.
go.
Alright. As Delta casts Identify on it, Meg, will you roll a D100 for me?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yep.
Wish
Penny
spell.
coming in
wish.
clutch.
Ooh.
91.
Fucking hell. Alright. This is a potion of speed.
Ooh.
So it's
Small-
Adderall?
Not done yet. Small parentheses, water.
Speed
So-
water?
Please to Delta's the one who cast Identify, so please add it to Delta's inventory.
Okay.
Because Delta shares this with you, but this potion will cause your hands and feet to grow webbing, allowing you to travel much faster in water.
Ooh. Was this an Ian invention?
This is a random potion mention. I do not unfortunately have the time to create about 100 different ways for a potion to affect you.
Well, god damn it, Ian.
Mm-hmm. Although seeing this, now I want you to find several more of these different colored potions so that I can. What did you say you rolled a 21?
91.
No, for
91.
you and your investigation check, Carlo.
Oh, yes, that was a 21.
Okay. You found two other ones.
Oh,
Of the same kind?
No. One is you found a silver one,
And
a
then
red
2
one.
healing potions.
So yes, you found healing potions. You know you can identify just by looking at them. It's very easy to identify a healing potion. It usually is a red bottle with H on it. It's easy to identify them. Okay. You also found in Sprague's bedside table three very thin vials.
Oh, I thought you said 1.
I did, but I'm changing it because you had a 21. The silvery one, a purplish one, and a reddish one. All. It looks like fucking You ever seen Hypnotic, the alcohol.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, that shimmery shit. That's what it looks like.
I love sparkly gin.
So, I will allow that identify spell to identify all three of them at once,
Okay.
just this one time. So,
Delta does
I
have
would like-
two of the spells, but
yeah, it's fine. She can burn them, but I mean, you're in a town and you're kind of safe right now. I mean, the blight's out there, but you're kind of safe-ish. I rolled for it, and luckily Athedon didn't fall before you got there. Congrats.
Oh, yay!
Just so you know. But I would like 2 more D100 rolls from Delta, please.
Here we go.
Delta.
67 and 2.
67 and 2?
Yeah.
Fuck me running. Okay, 67. The purplish one. Please make sure you're writing these down.
I am.
Wings sprout out of your back, allowing you to fly for 4 hours.
Mm.
And 2. You feel your body begin to change. You're turned into a tiny frog for 1d4 days.
Like an animal frog or like the frog humanoids?
An animal frog.
Okay.
You do not know that you don't know if this frog humanoids exist in this world.
That's fair. Sorry about me being animalist. Is that the right word?
Mm-hmm. I have no
Okay.
idea.
That's on
I
me.
really want to play a grung now.
Grungs are fucking fun. I played a monk grung named Ribbit.
Oh, to be a little.
His dad's name was Jeremiah.
I fucking hate you so much. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. You animal.
No, actually he was the town bard frog, but good try. He was very popular and very friendly though.
Mm-hmm.
Always had very good wine.
So you find these things in Sprague's house. While you guys are waiting, Bruce, is there anything that you want to be doing?
That's a great question. No, Bruce is just following around. Bruce has got no money, so.
Okay, sure. Val, anything you want to be doing while you wait?
Yes. Valen wants to play his guitar and bust bit with new.
With your new amp? Wonderful.
Shall I roll perform?
Yeah, roll performance for me. Just so you're aware, if you don't remember on the map, in Athedon, your Sprague's house is on the left-hand side. There's kind of like a temple district on the northern section. It's over by that.
Okay.
So you're kind of right by the
well,
right by the temples or the Dominum. I can't remember.
he'd want to move to a more like central area where more
Flint will accompany him as well.
Okay,
people.
wonderful.
And I roll. 29.
29 performance check.
Yeah.
You begin playing. You've seen very few people so far in Athedon. Those that you have kind of just are eyes downcast, avoiding you, going about their daily lives, not really caring that you're there. However, as you begin playing, begin busking, it is as if life is breathed into these people again. It's almost as if you can hear like audible cracks in their backs and necks as they straighten up to look at you for the first time in months. Color seems to return to their eyes, their faces. It seems to bring brightness back to the gardens around you. Power flows through you and through this amp, spreading happiness, spreading everything. Warmth, life, passion. Back into this small section of Athedon as you sing and busk. It's a short show, but you can feel that you've made a difference. The downtrodden people fighting the Blightles. You see more people carrying weapons here than you've ever seen before. You see people in old Legion gear. Stuff that was retired 15, 20 years ago is now brought back and polished. And you can see, because of your song, these people standing proud in their Legion and once again, ready to defend their home until the last drop of blood leaves their bodies.
Damn. I played
Played fucking good.
hell yeah.
Flint is clapping and approaches Valen and says, "And that is why we are fighting."
Flame, throw a perception check for me real quick.
Sure. That's a 20. Dirty.
30-20. These people leave and they are telling their friends about this hero who has come to bring and breathe life back into the forces, defending the walls, defending the Empire.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
why we fight.
It sure is.
Anything else you would like to do, Flames?
Just kind of mosey about, try to help out wherever I can. Specifically medicinally, whenever possible.
Mm-hmm. Give me a nature advantage as you do so.
That is a 14.
That was with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You wander about. Do you cross the bridge, or are you sticking to the left side of Athedon?
I try to stick somewhat close by my people.
Okay.
I would say that towards the end of this time frame, he does get to the bridge and is starting to look across the bridge, but he's not going across it yet.
Okay. You wander about the this section of Athedon. It's large. It takes time. I mean, there's plenty of area to explore, and as you do so, you've spent time in your garden. You've collected seeds. You know what heals. You know what doesn't. You know what would be helpful, and you drop them behind you, seeding any area that might hold life or be able to sustain life in the future with these medicinal seeds that you now carry. With a 14, you are very confident that soon these will prosper into full plants. It may take a little time, but you know that it will be helpful in the long run to a city of this size fighting against the blight. What you have already, you're able to heal several people, bolster some people's bodies against future injury. Most of what you do is helping them prepare for the future.
Excellent. Then once I get to the bridge, what do I see on the other side?
It's a long bridge. You don't see much across. You kind of see, the outline of buildings, smoke rising from chimneys, that kind of thing. You know there's another part of the city, you just don't know what lies over it. There's some people on the bridge. It's fairly empty.
Okay. I just know that we're going to need to be on this side of the bridge for once we do go to the swamp anyway, so.
Yeah, you did dock your ship on the left-hand side of the bridge. So that would be the easiest way to proceed forward. You could cross the bridge and return, but it would take a little time, and you're not sure if there's enough of that left.
Right. I guess at this point then Flames will attempt to find his companions.
Okay. Knowing your tracks and following your own droppings of seed, it's fairly easy to find your way back. You catch the tail end of Valen's song, which really immediately brings a tear to your eye. You've heard Valentine before, but this is something special. This is different.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is... I think Flainth kind of has a feeling of... He's not quite sure how to explain it. But a feeling almost like he might not see this place again.
Mm-hmm. As you're
John?
feeling that, is there anything you want to do? Besides kill John for bringing up Wonderwall again.
Fuck's sake.
I say it because I love you.
I know. I love you too.
It's not Wonderwall, it's actually Wonderball. That song is currently in my work playlist, and it kills me every time it comes up.
Wonderwall.
Yeah,
I
my living nightmare.
really hope you think of this game every time it comes on.
I do, and then I run to my phone to skip it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do too.
It's really to weed out people who say, hey, ooh, I like that song, and then I tell them, you're fired, get out of my kitchen.
Be gone.
To be fair, it's not the worst song.
Oh.
It gets repetitive.
Yeah, but so do a lot of Weezer songs.
And wouldn't you know, I don't listen to them either.
Well, yeah, that's why I have my inhaler.
Damn it. Fun.
if you could see my face right now, John.
No,
It's-
trust me, I feel everyone's pain on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sheer disappointment.
Everyone's
I hope you
face
step
feels
on a
like it
Lego and
hits.
get acid reflux.
So what you're saying is everyone feels like they hit the wonder wall?
Get out. Leave.
I'm so tired.
How much more till we ban John?
Not much. Not much.
Marching
Good.
band broke me.
Yeah, I get that.
I vote to expedite the process. Let's not waste any time here
Absolutely.
with voting John out.
Look. I also second that vote.
Was there anything else you wanted to do? Is there anything else anyone wants to do in this town before you all begin your way moving onward?
Wasn't this where we first met the Hive?
It was where you first met the Hive.
Ooh.
This is where Pell first found the Hive and was able to score you a job where you met Valen moving something for them to Terra.
I would like to go to that bar or to the tavern.
Okay.
Because we have the coins to give them to show that that we've been given passage or communication to their hive mind.
Absolutely you do. What do you wish to do there?
I would like to gather any more information they have about the blight.
Okay. You go to the bar, I believe. Yeah, I think you're right. It's a bar where you know the Hive to be located. The bar is essentially empty besides really no one's there. The bartender will eventually walks out after you guys are there for about 15 minutes just waiting. Rubbing his eyes like he was taking a nap, saying I didn't expect anyone to be here. You show him your coins. He leads you to the back room, opens the entryway down underneath the building for you. And where the last time, or the first time you met the Hive, that was filled with people gambling, drinking, playing cards, talking, literally doing everything you can imagine. Couple 150 people are in this room in the basement. It's empty. There is the queen and a guard, and it looks like they have just settled in, having been notified that you arrived and rushed from somewhere else to meet you here.
And it's the same queen that we met before, right?
It is the same queen that you met in Athedon before, yes.
Okay. So they
You
remember Harlow in a lot better condition than what he is now.
They seem to remember you a little bit. Again, it's been, you met them once for a brief time when they gave you a job.
No, this was the one that also slapped me.
I believe it was the one in Terra that slapped you, was it not?
No, because we came back.
Yes, it is the one that slapped you then. Yes, you're correct.
Why did he get slapped again?
Because I told them if they are the ones behind the blight, that I will behead each and every one of them.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. The queen is the same person. They look paler and more drained than they did in the past. There are bags under their eyes. Their face is drawn and pale. Come, what do you need?
Harlow gives a quick bow and goes, "You seem like you're in a tough position like we are."
Always. We are. I've been for months.
How have you been with dealing with the blight? And
when you say dealing with the blight, she just laughs a little bit.
About as well as we are.
Hi. There is no dealing with the blight. There is only dealing with those affected by it and biding our time till we too fall.
We have chances. There's opportunities. And I point to the members in our group. We have found the other trees. We're getting there as fast as we can. And we just ask for your continued support.
All I can give you now are my blessings. Congratulations on completing the first parts of your task, wherever they may have been. But right now, I am the Hive. This is all that we have left of Athedon. The rest of us are on the walls or in graves in the ground, soon to be forgotten. Finish your tasks as quick as you may, or we may all yet fall.
Harlow nods and then says, "When this is over, I will promote the good name of the Hive."
For a moment, you see a little twinkle in her eye as she gives you what is nearly a wink.
And this is when Harlow has Valen clean off that broken tusk and says, the pieces I have left of that tusk is my promise.
Okay. It would take a long time for that to happen because ivory is generally hard to work. But I will allow it to have been done in the past, and for you to give, if you're giving that to her as a gift, as a remembrance, as your a token of your promise, I will absolutely allow that.
Perfect, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just Valen's sword turns into like a chainsaw.
Well, we'll let how he does that. How he wants to smooth it out and take the time. If there's anything else Valen would like to do with Harlow's tusk for this Hive Queen, we can discuss that later. Valen, this Queen takes your tusk and gives you a little smile and says, "Thank you. We will treasure this in this hive forever. But now you must go. We are all needed on our own fronts." She grabs a loaf of bread and a jug of wine and begins eating it quickly. You see very few weapons on her. You naturally a caster of some kind.
Harlow uses the ring of the grammarian instead of summon beast to summon feast for them.
There's only two people in here. So if you would like to, I will allow you to do that. But is there somewhere else you would like to do it?
There's also Bruce and Harlow there.
And I mean, Flaith. Probably
Yeah, I mean,
there.
you guys are there. You guys are there. But are you doing it just for you and the Hive Queen, or do you would do it?
No, Harlow is like summoning it and goes, "Bring the people who need it."
Flaith's eyeing the good berry that might be in there.
There is definitely a forest berry salad. It does not contain any good berries.
He's eyeing the salad, though.
The Hive Queen grins, throws back this bread and wine. She says, "I've been casting create food and water for days on end just to feed our people. This will be more appreciated than you could ever know." On the top of her chair, it's not necessarily a throne, or just a decorated, well-made chair upon which she sits. She places the tusk in nearly in a place of honor, bridging the bear. And it almost seems to fit. The food that you create, it just sits there. Her guard disappears, bringing back a few people at a time, more and more people at a time. And you watch as this parade of people begins to eat at this feast. The level of spell is create feast, or create call beast, or whatever.
Summon beast. I believe it's a 3rd level. Let me double check. Come on, computer, work for me. There we go. Yay. Summon beast is a 2nd level spell.
How long does it last for?
Up to 1 hour.
Okay. You spend the better part of an hour there hoping people get food. It is And it is a feast. Like you chose when you Cal and changed that one letter. It is a feast for all. The food does not leave. The food does not. It feels at the end of this hour, as the line has dwindled to a sprinkle of people here and there, that you have fed most of the population of with this feast that you summoned. After the hour is up, the feast begins to kind of fade from existence here on this table. But you are confident that the people of Athedon have been fed, and fed well for the first time in a long time, because of your selfless action.
Sorry. Mitzi found a squeaky toy.
Couldn't even hear it.
The Hive Queen bows to you and says, I know you must be on your way. Your mission is not yet over. Please, come back to us when you can. We'll always be home for you.
Harlow bows and then leaves.
As you're the bartender upstairs, smiling deeply, face a little from probably overeating, hands you a note and just says, from the Queen.
Oh.
Do you open it?
What's in the box?
What's
in the box?
Harlow looks at the group and goes, You go ahead. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Flaint is going to attempt to hide in the room, but not outside. Yeah, so just hide somewhere where he can still see the thing that's going on.
Okay. Stealth check for me. And what's Harlow's passive? What's your passive perception, Harlow?
Well, now it's a fucking 21.
Perfect.
Never fucking mind. I'm never making that roll. Yeah.
Would you get?
I have zero bonus, and it's a 4.
Oh my god. Okay. So,
Please tell me how he hides.
The barman
Okay.
definitely doesn't notice you. But how do you hide, Flaint, so Harlow can definitely see you?
Flaint is going to just find one of the many tables in the room. He's going to crouch down, not under it, but like behind it, so his eyes are just above the tabletop. And he's going to say to himself, "This is perfect. He can never see me here."
So I just see the elf ears sticking
No,
out from the table.
You see the whole of Flaint, because there's no chairs at this table. It's just the table.
So it's not like it's just an open table.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just an open table, no chairs, no nothing, just a tabletop.
Oh dear.
Harlow, what do you do with the note?
So Harlow, seeing Flank, turns his body so that he's looking directly at Flank, so he can't. Flank can't see what's written on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then reads it.
Okay.
Versus
You-
foiled again.
Open this note. It is brief. It is one word. It just says, it's one word in punctuation. It says tattoos ? You get the question. You understand. You get the feeling that is you are to answer with a yes or no. As in, you like the tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit, dude. I think that leaves just like Bruce that hasn't been tattooed.
Flank is hiding behind the table, going, "What's it say?"
Yeah,
Bruce doesn't
yes.
have a tattoo.
That's what I'm saying. Is that if he did get a tattoo, then that would leave just Bruce that hasn't had a tattoo yet, right? Delta's got a tattoo of the hive symbol
And also a tramp stamp.
and a tramp stamp,
Mhm.
and then
Can't
like
forget the tramp
obviously
stamp.
the elves of the group.
Yeah.
Harlow looks to the bartender and nods and goes, "But I would like to add to that."
Add as you will. He looks at you and smiles and snaps his fingers. And as he snaps his fingers on your right bicep, just above your elbow, a beehive pattern, glowing golden ink forms and burns itself into your flesh. Causes no pain, but permanently glitters there, marking you as a member of the hive.
And around it would be leaves and like branches and leaves of the mother tree.
That is
Oh,
definitely
like-
something that you can. That is definitely something that you would be able to add yourself with another artist. But this is a magical tattoo that is not alterable at this time.
I mean,
Flamed has
we all,
surprised
know-
Pikachu face.
we all know that
Worth a
Valen
try.
can do tattoos.
Mm-hmm. We all know Valen can do tattoos,
I forgot that, but good to know.
He's a man of
and with
many talents.
that, with Harlow becoming a full member of the hive, we're going to end the session.
Oh, Harlow also looks at the bartender and then looks at our friend behind the table and goes, "Can he get one too?"
Flint has one. Flint has tattoos, just not one of that. And he's not a member of the hive and has no interest in becoming a member of the hive, her hive. But he is standing there with a surprised Pikachu look on his face, just like, oh my god.
More surprised that you were actually seen, or more that you saw what just happened?
Both.
I love it.